What's up, everyone? What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Fired Up. And
another episode.
Yes. This episode is strictly going to be about the New York Knicks firing David Fizdale, followed by another 20 to 25 minute conventional show that we're actually going to do. We're going to break this up because according to YouTube experts out there, you know, people have short attention spans and they can't actually sit through a whole 35 to 45 minute video, you know, so we're going to try something different. But, you know, you can go out there, you can prove them wrong, though.
Hey, listen, man, you know, I mean, it's not even about attention spans, man. It's just about, listen, did you hear enough to make you satisfied, or you didn't like what you heard? I don't believe too much in attention span. I just think, hey, you know, I sat back and listened to 1 hour of literature, you know, because I found it interesting, you know. But if you don't find it interesting, we'll try to make it better. But I'm just saying there's other ways in where people tune off and on.
Yeah.
So. All
right, New York Knicks, they fired David Fizdale. And we actually saw this coming. You know, the title of our episode a couple of episodes back was David Fizdale in trouble. You know, so we actually knew this was coming. He wanted to, you know, he probably wanted this. It's a circus going on right now in the
dumpster fire.
A circus.
He called you one.
Barry, take us off, baby. Take us off, man. This is your team.
Yeah. I mean, listen. You struggle as Met fans. You struggle as Ranger fans. You struggle as Knicks fans. I mean, there's teams that just cannot find a way to start winning. For whatever the reason, we want to put it all on Fizdale. And I'm here to say right now in front of this camera, you cannot put this all on Fizdale. You have to put this on Mills and you have to put this on Perry.
Yep.
Why you have to put this on them? Because they assembled this damn team. A team where it's 85% forwards. Where's the guards? Well, Dennis Smith Jr.? Ntilikina? Listen, I've never doubted these guys. I think they can play, but are they 2 point guards? I think Ntilikina could be that guy, but they just have not shown him the right path in which to operate this offense. And what offense that matter? You're talking about going up and down the floor and hoisting 3-point shots when you can't get the ball on the floor. RJ Barrett is regressing. I mean, I don't know if he was progressing, but whatever he was doing the first few weeks, he's not doing it now. A week ago, he just scored 9 points. And
I think the offense is probably starting to adjust to him.
Yeah, listen, you can say that adjustment thing, but then it has to be an adjustment made from the adjustment. So then you can put that on Fizdale because he's best known as a player or as a coach to help develop players, most point guard. Yeah. With that being said, Ntilikina's always been the question mark, but we're not going to go too far on that. We're not going to say the affair of the New York Knicks. I've been on the record, many people, including this man to my right, even though he's not a Knicks fan, you got to get rid of Dolan. He's the problem. Well, you know what? I never thought the day would come where I said that he's not the problem. And I'll explain why. Because at the end of the day, Dolan put his hands on everything. I mean, the Charles Oakley incident was. He's always had his hands involved in everything. But this time, we all had a battle cry. James Dolan, please take a step back. Let other people run the show. You know what? He stepped back and let other people run the show. But now you gotta find the right people to run it. Because Mills and Perry's doing it. Look what they assembled. I understand, yes, Durant didn't come here. I understand that Kyrie Irving didn't come here.
Yeah, I think Mills and Perry was putting all their eggs in one basket when it came to that.
They had to, because look what you assembled.
I think there was no backup plan at all.
None. Because if they was, we would have better quality players here. Now I'm hearing this little rumor that you want to bring Jason Kidd over here because you think that might lure Giannis. Good luck on that.
I don't know about that one, man.
I don't know about that
thinking maybe it sounds like a great idea.
It's not gonna happen.
But
I don't have a crystal ball. It's not happening.
The Knicks couldn't get a market free agent. LeBron James, my boys, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh actually turned them down, and they were left to sign Amari Stoudemire, which nobody actually.
Well, Amari Stoudemire was signed actually, right there after that, wasn't that?
Yeah. But Phoenix didn't.
Well, he had bad knees. Let's face it. regardless. They overpaid for a guy that was bad knee.
But getting back to Fizdale.
Okay.
Getting back to Fizdale.
The bottom line is, Fizdale was not, in my opinion, he's not fully responsible.
Yeah, he's
partly responsible. Partly, but not fully.
Partly responsible because you got to look at the way he was using
Trier.
Well, even Julius Randle, not caters to his strength, not using him at the elbow, clearing the floor out, and actually, that's not Julius Randle's game.
But it's not his game. But Julius Randle's come up the floor. I mean, even last night against Portland. Well, I can't find anybody. What's the jump shot? There's nobody I don't get basket to rebound the ball. There's nobody. I mean, come on, where's the old-fashioned 2+2 ABC basketball? I used to be taught this way. Just don't fire that basketball unless there's somebody that needs the basket to rebound the ball. You're shooting the rock.
Well, when you play it against Portland, you don't want to try to go against offensive rebounding. You get Damian Lillard in the half court and CJ McCollum in the half court instead of actually on run-out situations. I think that's where you really want them. Certain teams you don't want to try to go.
But you're not challenging the rebound. Yeah, but you're not challenging the rock on defense. No one's communicating.
How you not guarding those two? They don't have anybody that can guard CJ McCollum.
But you want them to extend the clock. Every 24-second possession, you want them to extend the clock. That shortens the game. Because if you're not scoring, you want to shorten the game. Okay, now, that's something Fizdale was thinking about. No, Fizdale wasn't coaching last night. But I'm just saying, what is this going on? And I want to go to another point, too. Because we're sitting there saying this next team is bad. Well, they are bad. But were they bad those 2 games against the Mavericks? Were they bad? Because them 2 games within 1 week, not 3 weeks apart. Those 2 games within 1 week, they played that team as well. They can play anybody in this league.
Well, listen, they were running the ball through Porzingis. So Porzingis is not ready yet.
I hear that. But the defense was there. They were running the floor well. They challenged the shots. They were hitting the board. The ball was moving around.
Well,
and they were hitting challenging shots.
You listen, the first, again, like I said last week, well, a couple of weeks ago, that we had a short preseason. And the first 10 games of the regular season is like an extension of the preseason.
Okay, but we beat them twice in 1 week, though.
Teams are still figuring it out. You can't, I don't want you to use the first, beat them come February, twice a week.
They're not scheduled that way.
No, I'm just saying, it's the first 10 games of the regular season, but it's short preseason. So it's still an extension of the trip.
And that's understandable, Rasheed, but you played them twice in 1 week. That's almost close to back-to-back. You figure the second, listen, when we beat them in Dallas, I said, we're not going to beat them in New York. We already beat them already. No, we came in and beat them in New York as well. That's what raised my eyebrow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this team's a ball. If they were properly motivated, but they're not motivated. They're not. Look what's going on around them. You're hearing the coaches are named up. Now you're hearing the people that brought you here were like, well, I just got here because I want to get a 1-year deal. I got to put somebody in place. We have a team assembled.
And listen, Scott Perry and Steve Mills yet to even come out to say that he's going to be the interim coach for the remainder of the season. Who's the interim coach that they actually got?
Mike Miller?
Mike Miller, yeah. They haven't come out publicly and said this is going to be our guy for the next year. He's going to be the interim coach.
Interim coach.
Interim coach.
Get that out your mouth.
Interim coach for the full year. So like he's a lame duck. So
but he's inheriting the same team. What can Mike Miller do? He'll paraphrase something different. He might come with a couple different plays that fizzled it. But outside of that, it's still the same team. When you are mentally checking out, the way I think the Knicks are right now, and it's really unfair for me to say that because I could be wrong. There's still plenty of season left. We're 24 games into the season, but you're halfway to the halfway mark, and you haven't shown no sign that you're going to get better.
That Indiana game, they showed a lot of fight, a lot of grit.
Did we win the game?
It was better than the back-to-back 40-point blowouts that we got. And I look at the glass half empty. I mean, half full.
Right now it is half empty. Well, because it is half empty, damn it. I mean, listen. Okay, fine. They playing Pacers very well. I'm not even thinking about that. You know why? Because at the end of the day, this team, for the most part, and that's why I went back and brought them 2 Dallas games up. Because even though I think it was going to make us the Porzingis thing. That's my real personal opinion, but it doesn't make a difference. They still played hard. That team that played those 2 games, I'm trying to find out where they are now. It's the same team on that floor. It's the same team. That's why I'm pointing out motivation and the involvement in what's going on around the team. From the top management down. So what I am saying about the Dolan situation is, we asked you to step back. Now I'm asking you to step back out.
Yeah, because listen, James trash media. He paid Bill Jackson $12 million a year to keep the attention away from him. And right now, we're pointing the fingers back at James Dolan again. So, besides Wajiri, what do you think?
He's not leaving Toronto.
His contract is up this year.
He hates the Knicks. He don't like the Knicks. But I could be wrong. I'm not in that man's mind. I'm not his best buddy.
Yeah.
You know, listen, his name has popped up. I hope we get him. He seems very innovative, very intelligent. He sees no talent. And he's a go-getter. He
built up a great network.
He found Pascal Siakam. You see what that boy's doing. I told you he's going to be a star. Didn't I tell you that? What's he doing? He's busting ass right now, isn't he? Okay. All right. So, can we find those talents out there? San Antonio found it. They found Ginobili. They found all kind of players, didn't they? Went over and won 5 championships in 11 years. That time span they had that team assembly. Okay? There are people out there, there are executives out there that know what they're doing. Dolan, I know we actually step back and let other people run it, but the people who are running it, I'll say it again, are not running it properly. You need to now come from behind the wings, behind the curtains, and now get back in there. You actually saying that. I am saying it. And then mark it on here now because you know why? Mills and Perry are not doing a good enough job.
But listen, it's out there that marquee free agents don't want to play for Dolan. So the more he actually shows face,
no, but I'm not asking him to step out permanently. I'm asking him to step out there and get rid of the guys that are supposed to be helping you run the show because they're not doing it. That's all I'm asking you to do. When you find the right guy, then step back in the wing.
All right, so let's go to the coaching replacements for the Knicks right now. Now, Mark Jackson, I don't know if you're going to see this or not, but do not leave that cushy ass job that you have.
Leave it, Mark.
Don't leave it. Don't listen to this man.
Leave it, Mark.
The Knicks are poison. Do not leave that job.
Poison.
Don't leave that job.
Listen, man.
Don't do it.
I'm going to tell you something right now. Do it, Mark.
Don't do it.
You know why? Because no one's been knocking on your door for a head coaching job any damn way. And you a damn good coach. So you know what? If the Knicks come calling, brother, I would at least listen. I would at least listen.
Oh, I'm not saying don't listen, but just
no. You're talking about doing a good job.
You're talking about doing a good job. Mark Jackson, do not leave the job for this.
He's toxic. What? Listen, man.
He's not toxic.
The Dallas Cowboys are worse.
At least the Dallas Cowboys have chips to actually.
Last year they got was 1995.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Been 20-something years with the same
guy.
guy.
But the Knicks has been 40-something years. So.
It doesn't matter how many years. The bottom line is that the coach is the same. The GMs are too far involved. They're implementing back. And the funny thing about the Dallas Cowboys, they got that's backing up our point. Our point is that the ownership on down can trickle in the locker room.
Yes. I do that.
And that's why he's probably that's probably really the real gut why he's saying don't come over here. But I think a real innovator, a motivator, a guy who is a leader amongst men, a guy who can develop people, can come in here and change it.
But can Mark Jackson actually? You need leadership from the top. Though, like you just said. I don't think Scott Murray and Steve Mills. I think they have their own personal agendas, and you need to actually get you look at Kenny Atkinson and Sean Marks. Look at Brent Popovich and R.C. Buford. Now these guys are all on the same page, in terms of players and stuff like that, style of play that they actually want. What about if Mark Jackson actually comes in and wants to implement a certain style and Scott Perry and Steve Mills?
I think we're living in that world. I think we're living in that world. Look at the Yankees, man. They said they would never Spurs as much as they did. They just signed $324 million to a picture. The time is changing. You're going to have to give up whatever status quo you live with and get going. Because you need to start winning. Madison Square Garden is going to always make you money, but unfortunately, the product you put on the floor ain't happening. People ain't coming to see the Knicks. They coming to well, the diehard Knicks fans are coming to see the Knicks. Let me correct myself. But they're also fans. Oh, Lakers coming to town? Listen, Lakers. Listen, you're not a Laker fan, but you want to come see LeBron James and AD. No, you're supposed to be coming here to see the Knicks. Back in the day, there wasn't that crap coming on. Everybody walking into the Garden was coming to see the Knicks because they were winning. You got to put a winning product back on the floor. It's easier said than done. I get it. But I'm asking Dolan to come out briefly. Let me correct myself even more. Briefly to correct the people who are running the show for him. Get the right people who know what they're doing. You have to make a change. You gave these guys enough time, and they put all their eggs in one basket when they didn't get Durant and Kyrie Irving. You mentioned Amari Stoudemire. I know he didn't work out well. He was overpaid, but at least there was a backup plan. You didn't have any.
that they weren't going to go there. So if I know this, how come you don't know?
It wasn't about knowing they were going there. It was about the fact that they didn't give him an interview. All right? They didn't give him an interview, and Kyrie really was the architect of that whole deal because Kyrie decided, I'm not going to go to the Knicks with that team being the way it is, and I got to survive for one whole year. Now, you go to Brooklyn.
Now, Fat Joe came out and saying that, KD and Kyrie was getting the pressure of the Knicks, and
My man, Fat Joe. That's right. My man, Fat Joe came out and said that publicly. You know what? I don't disagree with him, but again, if Fat Joe ever came across this video, I'd say, brother, one thing I'll say to you is that we don't know the real deal. We get little bits and pieces from all over the place, but if you sat down next to Kyrie and Durant and a nice little club in the back in the VIP section, and them boys told you straight up, yo, this is real facts. This is what's going on. You don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna claim I know. But I will say what I do agree upon the thing is there's a lot more expectations in the Knicks than is the Nets. The Nets feel like they have a chance to be, successful moving forward. So it's just you're adding on to what you already have. With the Knicks, is nothing there. So not only are you expected to get the team better, but deliver. So I think that if that's where Fat Joe was going, then I think maybe that's what's kind of
let's highlight some of the mistakes that Scott Mills and Steve Perry did. The Porzingis thing, they totally screwed that up, right there.
Well, they screwed it up, but I don't think Porzingis is going to be the player he was until next year. And you're hoping because the ACL injury takes a while to come back from.
Yeah.
But I do think
DeAndre Jordan is best friends with KD and Kyrie. Mm-hmm. They put him on the bench. They don't even play him.
Because they had no intention to keep him.
Yeah.
They knew that.
Yeah, but that's your best friend, right? They're best friends.
You honestly think DeAndre Jordan was the catalyst to help them come over here?
Well, listen, Brooklyn signed him to a $40 million deal when a lot of people don't think he's really even worth that.
Well, he's got players around to help facilitate. The guys don't have no back to the basket move. He's an alley guy.
Yeah.
But you got guys.
Well, nobody plays back to the basket today.
Well, no, but I'm just saying he has no. At least Boogie can shoot a 3-pointer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At least Karl Anthony Towns can shoot. I'm just saying, what does DeAndre Jordan give you besides rim protection? He's a liability on offense, just like Rodman was back in the day. He was a great rebounder.
He's a good elbow passer too. Yeah.
All right, man.
Listen, that's the key thing. Protect the rim and able to. Let's say, like you look at the Joker. He gets switched on. How you think Brooklyn actually beat the brakes off of them, Denver, a couple of days ago, man? They just kept putting Jokic in pick and roll situations, So at least DeAndre Jordan can actually defend that in a sense. So if he gets put into, he can move laterally.
Again, that's on the defensive side. You just validating what I'm saying to you. It's on the defensive side of the ball. Yeah. I'm asking you.
He could have been a mentor to Jerome Robinson too, like he is So that was a huge mistake right there.
You know what? Listen. If they knew that had any play, then I'm sure they would have kept it.
A lot of people knew that. They were best
friends. They know, but then Perry and Mills know. They don't know every damn thing. If they did, they'd make better decisions.
If you and I know that, how come they don't know that? Come on, dude.
I don't know, bro. I'm sticking to A, B, and C. I'm not going to be GFK and all that other stuff. I ain't going to be jumping around the place. You know why? Because at the end of the day, if they did know, I'm going to say it again, if they did know and chose to let that man sit on the bench and say, we're going to get rid of you, then you have exactly what you had coming to you.
Yeah.
If you knew.
Yeah, they knew.
Well.
They knew. If you and I know that, then they know that.
Well, listen, we kept our ears to the ground, man.
Yeah, but they're GMs. They're professional a general manager and the president of basketball operations.
We got plenty of professors out there that make mistakes and don't know what's going on.
No, that's a huge mistake. This is something that you get paid to do.
They get paid to organize a team, brother.
And evaluate talent. Try to look for talent.
Okay, but what you're trying to say is they supposed to say, I'm supposed to know the inner stuff. I'm supposed to know the inner circle stuff.
Yes.
The inner circle stuff?
Yes.
Don't they have assistants? Don't they have secretaries? All right, I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm not knocking what you're saying, but if you're telling me and you're telling our listeners, our viewers, that, they knew and they didn't give a damn.
I'm not saying that they didn't give a damn. I just don't think that they took it seriously enough. But that was a huge mistake. Any other mistakes that you actually see from Scott Mills and Steve Perry? Because you watched them, you're going to have to force me to have to come out and watch these guys, and I'm in protest of watching the Knicks. I'm not giving
some Knicks fans are in protest of watching them.
Yeah. So I mean, are you a Brooklyn?
You like Michael Rappaport decided he want to be a Brooklyn Nets fan all of a sudden.
Absolutely, yeah. Listen, man. And but
he has to stay there now. Max
Kellerman was and he said it properly. Listen, loyalty is two ways. You can't give somebody your loyalty if they're not giving you anything in return. I mean, I actually do agree with them on that. So welcome to Brooklyn.
But listen, my heart is where it is. If you love your wife, hold on,
hold on.
I'm gonna hand this to you. I'm gonna hand this to you
right here.
Yeah, the head tells the heart what to do, and the heart tells the head what to do. What the hell that mean?
Well, there's a lot of people that has the heart tells the head, and they're in jail right now for listening to their damn emotions.
There's other heads too that be doing things they ain't supposed to do either. You don't see me going there. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Anyway, man. I mean, look. At the end of the day, what I see additional on top of it is that it's really my biggest problem. There's no signs of player development. You got Knox, you got Trier, you got Robinson, and you got R.J. Barrett. They're your four guys. And I've gone privately and said, you know what? I know that you can't really put all the reliance on them, but since this team is young and ain't going nowhere, you might as well start these boys and see what they can give you.
Yeah, but you signed veterans now who's actually on
one-year deals.
2-year deals trying
to
actually...
the option out. They rentals.
No, I agree, but they still have to prove themselves, worthy in terms
of... themselves for other teams.
Yeah.
They're not trying to prove themselves to a Dolan.
Yeah, but, like Fizdale was having Marquise Morris bring the ball up, run the offense. He has to be a spot-up shooter. He's your best three-point shooter. You can't have him with the ball in your hands unless he's Steph Curry and he can actually shoot off the dribble like that, which I don't think he can. That's not his real strength. I think he's more of a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter. So you got to have Alfred Payton running the offense, and that was actually working in that Indiana game, and they went away from that. I don't know what happened.
Let me just give you a number. The Knicks are number 3 in the NBA in three-point attempts. 3-point shot attempts. Their percentile is at 22%, which is like darn near last in the NBA. What's that tell you?
All right, now listen.
What's that tell you?
They play the Golden State Warriors is the next game, so that's going to be the battle of the worst records in the NBA.
And watch Golden State win because they got a little bit more charisma. They got coached by Steve Kerr. We're not losing to these boys.
If the Knicks do not actually win this, the road looks very, very tough.
It's tough
for the Knicks.
Listen, bro.
So we're looking at probably
they done.
The next 10 games lost, man.
Done, bro.
Are you going to go and continue to support this? Are you going to give this, the Knicks your valuable
I have
time?
Knicks jerseys. I got Knicks hats, and I still wear them. I ain't the only one that does it. Listen, I'm a Knicks fan. They suck. I want them to get better. I'm a Giants fan. They're terrible. I want them to get better. I am a Yankees fan. They are great. They're going to get better. My point to that is there were a time where these teams were doing well. And when you talk about jumping ship, you can't just be there for when times are good. When times are bad, you got to be there too.
It's been bad for a long time.
It's been bad for a long time. I get that. It has. I get that. But you just can't sit there and call yourself a fan if things are bad.
I mean, they got rid of good players, good executives, and Donnie Walsh. That was
Michael Rappaport, man. You ain't no Knicks fan no more, dog.
Nah, yo, welcome to Brooklyn, brother. I hate you. I really don't like you as a person. I can't stand you. I really hate you.
You putting that on record?
Yep.
Michael Rappaport. Well, I like him as an actor. I don't know him personally, but I like him as an actor. But personally, listen, as a fan of the game of basketball, which we all are, and we've chosen to follow a team in the game of basketball. You were at 33rd and 7th Avenue. Now you decide to go over there to Flatbush.
Listen, man, it's a better product, man.
I'm not going to listen. You saying it like you want to throw that junk on the table like it's a big thing. Listen, they are doing better, but there was a time when the Nets were terrible too. Nobody was talking.
Yeah, for a season or two.
No, it was damn season or
12 and 70 season. Then they got Darren Williams the following year in the trade. And then they got to Brooklyn, and then...
So they left Jersey to come to Brooklyn because they were doing good, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to leave that. We ain't going to check with
Brooklyn has its own identity,
They have a new identity because they call themselves Brooklyn Nets.
Just the borough itself has its own identity. It used to be its own city.
You don't even live in Brooklyn.
No, I know. I'm just saying. No, I'm just giving you the history. There was movies made about Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Dodgers.
Where's Ebbsfield at?
What's that?
Where's Ebbsfield? Where's the old Ebbsfield at, where the Dodgers used to play?
I forgot where that. I think wasn't it by the corner? It wasn't by the corner. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Mr. Brooklyn, man.
So that's what I'm saying. No, I'm just saying it has, Brooklyn has its own identity, opposed to the other boroughs, though.
Well, they got a jersey now that I saw that was kind of eyebrow raising. On top of the jersey, it's called Bed-Stuy.
Biggie Smalls, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a Bed-Stuy jersey, and I tell you, it is interesting that Brooklyn does have. Listen, man, we'll tackle Brooklyn in a minute. All right, I'm just saying they are going. They're uptrending, and the Knicks are downtrending. I mean, that is the way it is. But do I believe the Knicks will get it better, get it right eventually? One would hope. One would hope because Dolan is a person that.
One will pray.
Oh man, I'm not in the praying stage yet because
I'm praying.
Why would you pray? You don't even like the Knicks. So the bottom line is, you have to have some faith.
I don't like Dolan. That's the thing.
You don't like Dolan?
I don't like Dolan.
Well, if he becomes a net partner and a majority partner, boy, ooh, I want to see what you guys say then. That'll never happen, of course. I know
that's not going to happen.
But I just want to see the look on his face when it happens, though. This man might run out the window. So
literally,
But it's just one of them things. Like at the end of the day, guys, we're talking about the state of the Knicks. We're not going to break down numbers and who can do better at this and this player should be playing here. I think we have room for a lot of that discussion. But when you're 4-20, the discussion is no longer about who's playing where. Now the discussion is about now how to change the narrative of where the Knicks are right now. And the culture is just not good enough to bring free agents here and to put a good product on that most famous arena floor. That's it. That's what this is all about. And everybody's gonna have their opinion. Oh, you're wrong. You got to get this guy here. This guy got to play more. I get that. I'm not gonna disparage that. I'm just saying the state of the Knicks right now is that we're 4-20. We got one of the worst records in basketball.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing Washington. They're starting to get better. I think the next game after Golden State is
we gotta play everybody in. We gotta play
Sacramento. You got another game against Brooklyn coming up.
Which I actually think the Knicks will show up for that game because it's a state thing.
I don't know, man.
But they'll show up for it. They ain't gonna win the game, but they'll show up for it. That's what I think is going with this Knicks team. They'll show up for certain games against certain teams. I could be wrong. I could be throwing a whole lot of rhetoric out there, but at the end of the day, listen, we're not winning. We're just not winning. We're on one of the longest losing streaks now since I think 2008, 2009. And
listen, I know the commissioner works for the owners, but he has to actually step in and do something about this, man.
He works for the owners. He can't. You want to tell your boss, yo, you got to do something. Come on, man. Dolan has to see.
Rally the other owners together, and this is really bad for the NBA right now.
The Knicks winning is good for basketball.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
It really is.
It is.
It's amazing how much the Knicks are a topic on a lot of the radio shows. And they're one of the worst teams in basketball because of who they work. They work a lot of money.
This show, we had our best show on the David Fizdale, the David Fizdale's in Trouble episode. That was our best show in terms of, hours watched on YouTube.
How are we talking about the Knicks so much? I do not know. I do not know. And I'm a fan. I'm a diehard fan. But at the end of the day, I want to see a winning product. I want to see the potential of a winning product. Can we have some kind of feeling like, yo, man, I'm going to go get me some tickets to the go. At the end of the day, I'm glad we were able to cover, what we thought was the problem with the Knicks. And, of course, we welcome everyone's opinion.
Yeah.
Please chime in, dislike everything, and whatever you got to do. But most importantly, we want to hear your opinion on this because the Knicks situation is severe.
Absolutely, man.
It is severe.
And I know you guys are going to switch over to Brooklyn, man, because they, loyalty, like Max Kellerman said, is two ways.
Don't do that.
It's a two-way streak.
Don't listen to that guy.
Two-way streak, man.
Don't listen to Max.
Brooklyn, temporarily. I'm not saying to give up the Knicks, guys. Don't get emotional on me. But just come over temporarily. We're gonna win these championships. The 2020, 2021, we're gonna win a chip. I'm definitely, certainly. If Kevin Durant comes back fully healthy, we're winning a chip. The next 3 years.
Okay. Make sure you correct yourself. Okay, somewhere between now and when that contract ends, right? And that's because they're right now, they're already in the first year of a 4-year deal, both of them. And Kevin hasn't even played yet.
Yeah.
So,
there's rumors saying he might come back this year. So.
Oh yeah, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we shall see.
All right, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, share the show. Sharing is caring, and when you share, the universe gives back to you in other ways that you don't even think about. So
I guess we're the universe then.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, guys, once again, thank you for listening and watching. Appreciate it.
All right.